Coffee got cold again tonight, 'cause we kept talking past midnight, and neither of us seemed to care. The rain arrived around 11, softly tapping on the glass. You said you'd only stay a minute, then somehow 3 hours passed. Your hands wrapped around the mug while steam disappeared into the air. You told stories you'd never told before, and I forgot to look at the clock. Some conversations feel more like places than moments. Your coffee got cold again tonight, while city lights blurred outside, every sentence pulling us deeper into a world of our own. Your coffee got cold again somehow, but neither of us noticed now, 'cause some nights become memories before they even end. The cafe had almost emptied out, chairs stacked quietly nearby. The barista cleaned the counter slow, pretending not to rush us. You laughed at something small, and for a second everything stopped. The rain, the music, the noise outside, all faded behind that smile. Not because of what we said, but because I never wanted it to end. Your coffee got cold again tonight, and somehow that feels important now. A tiny detail from a night that quietly changed everything. Your coffee got cold again somehow, and every time I see an untouched cup now, I think about that conversation and the way you looked at me. The coffee went cold, but the memory never did. The light from the hallway tonight slipped underneath the door, and somehow made this apartment feel less lonely than before. You always stayed up later, moving softly through the rooms, while I drifted in and out of sleep, listening to the sounds of you. A cabinet closing somewhere, water running in the sink, small noises I never noticed until they disappeared. Funny how comfort often sounds like someone simply being there. The light from the hallway tonight still lives somewhere in my mind, a quiet glow beneath the door, telling me I wasn't alone. The light from the hallway somehow feels brighter in memory now than all the city lights outside the window. Sometimes you'd walk past slowly, casting shadows on the wall, and I'd smile without opening my eyes, knowing exactly who it was. The night felt safer back then, not because anything had changed, but because another heartbeat existed somewhere nearby. Still follows me through sleepless nights, a simple thing that somehow became one of my favorite memories. The light from the hallway somehow never really faded out. It still glows inside the places where I keep the people I loved. A little light under a door was enough. The last song on the radio tonight felt like it was written just for us. And when it ended, the silence hit a little harder. The highway stretched beneath the rain, streetlights drifting by like stars. You rested your head against the glass, watching reflections in the dark. The radio host barely whispered before another record played. And for a while the whole world shrank to the size of that old car. Some songs don't remind you of people, they become the people. the last song on the radio tonight. Fill the spaces between our lives, every note hanging in the air, like it knew we wouldn't last forever. The last song on the radio somehow still follows me around, and every time I hear it now, I end up back beside you. The dashboard glowed soft amber while midnight drifted past. You hummed along to the melody without knowing all the words. I wish I could remember what we talked about that night, but memory keeps the music and lets the details disappear. Maybe that's why songs matter. They remember things even when we don't. The last song on the radio tonight still lives somewhere inside my mind, a soundtrack to a version of us that only exists in memory. The last song on the radio somehow never really faded out. It just kept playing quietly in the background of my life. The song ended, but the feeling stayed. We stayed up watching the rain tonight, like there was nowhere else to be. Just you, me, and the sound of the city slowly fading into the dark. Drops rolled down the window glass, tracing roads we couldn't follow. You sat cross-legged on the floor, wrapped inside an oversized sweater. The room smelled like coffee and books, the kind of night that asked you to stay. And somehow neither of us spoke much, but neither of us needed to. Some silences feel empty, and some feel like home. We stayed up watching the rain tonight, while headlights drifted through the night. Every drop outside the glass felt slower than time itself. We stayed up watching the rain somehow, without a reason to be awake now. And maybe that's why I remember it more than all the louder nights. distant siren crossed the city and disappeared into the dark. You pointed at a flashing sign, reflecting red across the room. The radio played something soft, a song neither of us knew. And for a moment life felt simple, in the way people spend years searching for. If I could visit one memory again, it wouldn't be a celebration. It would be this night. We stayed up watching the rain tonight, while the world disappeared outside. Every quiet second became something worth remembering. We stayed up watching the rain somehow, and even now I can hear the sound of water on the glass, and you're breathing in the dark. Long after we fell asleep, You fell asleep mid-sentence tonight and left the ending hanging in the air. But somehow that unfinished thought became one of my favorite memories. You were talking about your childhood, some story from years ago. Your voice got softer with every word, until it slowly disappeared. The television glowed blue across the living room wall, while the city outside kept moving without knowing anything at all. I remember the silence that arrived right after your voice. You fell asleep mid-sentence tonight, with a smile still in your eyes, and the story never reached the end. But somehow it didn't need to. You fell asleep mid-sentence somehow, while rain drifted through the town, and I sat there listening to the peaceful sound of breathing. A blanket slipped onto the floor, your coffee sat untouched nearby. The clock kept moving quietly through another ordinary night. I could have woken you gently, asked you to finish what you meant, but some moments feel too perfect to interrupt. it's watching someone sleep and feeling grateful they're there. You fell asleep mid-sentence tonight and left a memory behind. One of those small moments that never really leaves. You fell asleep mid-sentence somehow, and even now I hear the sound of rain against the window and your voice fading into dreams. You never finished the story, but I remember every word. The nights we never talked about are the ones I think about now. Not the big moments, just the quiet ones somehow. Your shoes by the apartment door, the sound of dishes in the sink, you reading something on the couch while I pretended not to look. The TV played some old movie neither of us really watched. We spend more time talking than paying attention to the plot. Nobody tells you ordinary nights become memories too. The nights we never talked about still find their way back somehow. Little pieces of a life I didn't know I'd miss this much. The nights we never talked about never seemed important then, but now they're all I have when the room gets quiet again. Fell asleep before midnight, a blanket tangled around your feet. I stayed awake a little longer, listening to the city breathe. Rain taps softly on the window, cars move slowly through the street, and for a moment everything felt exactly where it should be. We spend our lives chasing big memories and forget that happiness often looks ordinary. The nights we never talked about are the ones I miss the most now. The small routines that quietly became home. The nights we never talked about still live inside these walls somehow. And every now and then I visit them before I sleep. funny how the smallest nights leave the biggest footprints. Some nights still belong to you, even after all this time. They arrive without warning and stay until the morning light. A certain song, a certain street, a certain smell in the summer air, and suddenly I'm back again inside a memory we used to share. It's strange how life moves forward while old moments stand completely still, waiting quietly in the dark for the right night to return. I don't go looking for you anymore, but sometimes memory does. Some nights still belong to you tonight, wrapped in amber city lights, floating through the corners of a life we left behind. Some nights still belong to you somehow, even though I'm different now, and even though the years have passed, a few memories still know the way back. The apartment feels quieter these days. The streets don't call your name as much. I've learned how to carry the past without letting it carry me. But every now and then a random Tuesday turns into yesterday, and I find myself sitting beside someone who's no longer there. Forgetting, maybe it's learning to smile when the memories visit. Some nights still belong to you tonight, but not in the way they used to. They no longer break my heart, they just remind me who I was. Some nights still belong to you somehow, and I think that's okay now, because every life leaves behind a few beautiful ghosts. Some nights still know your name. apartment felt smaller with you. But somehow the world felt bigger too. Funny how love can change the size of everything. Two coffee mugs on the counter, your books beside my chair, your jacket hanging by the window like it had always belonged there. We'd bump into each other walking through the narrow hall, and laugh like it was somehow the funniest thing at all. We never needed much space when we had each other. The apartment felt small with you tonight. Every room filled with your light. Every corner carried traces of your voice and your laughter. It feels much bigger now, and I trade all this empty space just to hear you moving around. The kitchen always felt crowded when we'd cook too late at night, music playing through old speakers while rain danced against the glass. You steal bites from my plate and pretend you weren't doing it, and I'd act surprised every time, even though I always knew. Maybe home was never the apartment. Maybe it was the person inside it. The apartment felt smaller with you tonight, but every memory feels larger now. Every little routine became something worth holding on to. The apartment felt smaller somehow, and I finally understand now. It wasn't the walls that made it home, it was you. The room stayed the same, but everything changed. city turned quiet tonight, like it finally had nothing left to say. And for the first time in a long while, neither did I. The rain stopped sometime after midnight, leaving silver on the streets. Traffic lights blinked into empty roads, while the skyline stood still. I walked past places we once knew, without slowing down this time, and noticed something had changed inside me, more than outside. Maybe peace doesn't arrive all at once. Maybe it arrives one quiet night at a time. The city turned quiet tonight, and so did the memories inside. The noise I've carried for so long finally started fading. The city turned quiet somehow beneath these fading neon lights now, and I realized I wasn't looking back as much as I used to. There are still traces of you here, in songs and streets and certain seasons, but they no longer pull me under, they simply pass through. I used to think moving on meant forgetting every detail. Now I think it means remembering without breaking apart. Again, the city turned quiet somehow, and everything feels lighter now. Not because I forgot you, but because I finally let you go. Turn quiet, and so did my heart. We never took that trip, but sometimes I still think about it. like a memory that never happened and somehow still hurts. There was a map folded in a drawer with circles drawn in blue, little towns along the coastline we promised we'd drive through. You said we'd leave before sunrise, with coffee and paper cups, windows down, old blues playing, and nowhere we had to be. Funny how dreams can become memories, even when they never happen. We never took that trip tonight, never saw those city lights, never watched the ocean disappear beneath the morning sky. We never took that trip somehow, but I still see it now, like another version of us living somewhere far away. The hotel we talked about is probably still standing there, waiting for strangers to arrive with stories that aren't ours. Sometimes when I'm driving alone, I take roads I've never seen, just to imagine for a moment how it might have been. They never stay long enough to become ordinary. We never took that trip tonight, never crossed those county lines, never got lost together like we always planned. We never took that trip somehow, but I carry it around like a postcard from a place that only exists